All right, we got it all smoothed out. Tilled it all up. Brought in 6 yards of dirt to address some low areas over here, and then got everything nice and smooth. But we got more prep work to do in the backyard. So front yard is done. Now off to the back. All right, we got this backyard now all tilled under and flattened out. Everybody always asks, what do we use to do our work? So I've used a lot of attachments, Harley rake, but this guy right here, the soil cultivator, every manufacturer has their own version of it. For us, it reduces the amount of material that you have to haul out. Harley rake, great for grading. It's going to cut highs and lows, but if you have a yard that's already relatively flat and squared away, this machine right here flips the material so you don't have to haul it off. All right, and then you bring your topsoil, spread it. You can actually use the wire basket to flatten it out and smooth it. You could use a land plane to do that. And I got to tell you, there is a guy that I have been following recently. His name is I'm sorry if I get your name wrong, sir. Make sure I get this right. I think it's John. I'm assuming it's Shot. I think it's Shot Services is his YouTube. Shot Services. I'm going to confirm that and make sure I put it up right on the screen. Guys, like if you're into like mini skid work, this guy, he's like a wizard. I think he only has 1,000 subscribers or something right now, but if you are into that at all or want to get into it, you need to go follow his channel. Tell him I sent you over there, and I think that you would be, well, you'll learn a lot just watching what he does with his attachments. And again, everybody has their own method that they use to take care of these yards and demo these yards, and every tool has its place. There's no, the cultivator is the ultimate solution. No, not really. I mean, sometimes the Harley rake is the right thing to do. Sometimes you can get it done with a bucket, you know. I mean, it really depends. But again, this yard came out nice and good, nice and flat. We rolled it. That's just about as good as you can get. Again, of course, we're going to hand rake every line before we throw it, but we are squared away. Got a new machine. What do you think I got? I didn't get a ditch witch. I got a Vermeer S925. It's coming. It's supposed to be coming this week. We are going to be financing the machine. I'll speak more into that on why I chose to finance, other than, you know, coming off about $47,000 for everything. We'll discuss my attachments, but you know, if you're doing this type of work, rent it for as long as you can until you figure out exactly what you need. Sometimes people just say, oh, I do a few jobs, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm gonna go buy, you know, $60,000 worth of equipment. No, man, we did this for 3 years figuring out, like, okay, this is something that's sustainable, something that we want to continue to do. So anyways, I'm gonna be speaking into the mini skid that we're getting and all the attachments. We'll do a walk around on that soon enough, but just kind of wanted to take y'all along on this sod job. Came out great. So again, here's the front yard. We ended up getting a little bit of rain, kind of helped compact everything down a little bit. Got a little bit of a low spot right here, so I'll make a little mental note of that tomorrow. And what we like to do as well is, you can see how the sidewalk kind of comes up and down. We had to follow the grade of what was happening over here, you know. It's just kind of, you have to work with what you got. But what I like to do is I like to have dirt on hand whenever we're doing these projects, because you can sit here and get this nice and flat and as pretty as it can be, but inevitably you're going to come in here and start raking this stuff out, and you're going to want to have some dirt on hand for just little areas here and there. It really makes a huge difference. And again, not everybody does that, but just over time you just learn that, like, hey, you know, folks are paying good money to have this done. Like, take your time, have all the material on hand that you need, and do a great job for them. All right, this one really turned out nice. They went with Centipede for their front lawn. They just like the way Centipede looks, and Centipede for the back lawn.